It's usually something to do with confidence or self-worth, even if they don't realize it,
Mm-hmm.
because we can have confidence, and if we don't have self-worth, we can't really apply it. And
Mm-hmm.
so a lot of times I mean, my work is looking at people's entire lives and figuring out where we got these different programs and ideas that are running unconsciously for most of us in the background
Mm-hmm.
and preventing us from stepping into that next level in our personal life and our business lives. And
Yeah.
I do work mainly with entrepreneurs, which that's just the mindset that I love because usually they're very open to, you know, things
Mm-hmm.
out of the ordinary being possible, and they have very like expanded mindsets.
Yeah, I so relate to that. And you and I connected because I was actually kind of interested in this topic and in
Mhm.
general. And I feel like I'm always like going through different stages
Yeah.
of my own development and growth. And I'm over the years, over the last probably 5, 6 years, I've became very much more in tune of the internal piece to your point that I think has a lot more impact on the all the external other stuff.
Yeah.
It's interesting and it's I am you know, I don't know how, I don't know what's the right word, but it's like, it's kind of, it's nice to be aware of like, okay, I know I'm limiting myself. I know that there's blockers, but it's like, it's so hard. It's so hard to like tap into that. And like, it's
Well,
like,
because
you
being
know,
aware of something doesn't mean that you have the wherewithal to change it.
yeah, like it's tough.
So then you get into a place where sometimes you end up resisting your own expansion because you just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And when we resist our own expansion, more pain than what we're already feeling before the awareness is what
Mm-hmm.
happens. So it's a really interesting cycle. But I always say, like, it's kind of a blessing and a curse awareness because the more aware we are, the more we want to kind of do something about it. And
Yeah.
sometimes, we need other people's help. I mean, even
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always have people that I'm working with because despite being aware, I can tell you, why I procrastinate on something, why I'm not doing something, why I'm retreating instead of moving forward in different areas of my life, but I need to hold the hand of somebody else who is aware in a different way than I am in order to pull through it and,
Yeah.
get the advancements that I'm looking for.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit more about the EFT, so the emotional freedom techniques? Like, just for anybody who hasn't listened to our first episode, which I'll link to this one, because I think we do a good job kind of talking about that stuff. But can you just talk about how, like, how does it work? How does it impact? How does that, help you and your clients just kind of overcome the limiting beliefs, any negative emotions?
Sure.